What's it been like having Aaron Rodgers in the building?
It's been cool. You know, he's obviously I joke around that he's closer to a coach than he is a player at this point in his career. He's a fantastic mind. He's a fantastic conversation. So it's been all positive.
Robert, what are you trying to get out of this phase of the offseason program?
Personally, from a team standpoint, my philosophy just you go back to square one: offense, defense, special teams. Go back to the very, very basics, and you're just trying to create as much continuity as possible, as quickly as possible, to implement your foundations, implement your standards, implement what you're trying to get done, and to see if you can build some momentum going into training camp.
With Aaron, obviously you had some background with Hackett. How much of the offense is the same as Green Bay? How much does he know, and how much does having him know some or most of it help the people around him?
He's had a lot of schemes in his day. Obviously, he's got a wealth of knowledge. He's got familiarity with Hackett. But there's going to be some nuance. Obviously, that's different than what he had in Green Bay. I'm not going to get too much into trying to reveal for Buffalo to go study, but there are nuances. There will be some differences, but it's stuff that he can obviously handle.
Can you see or feel the impact that Aaron has had already with not only the team, but the receivers, stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. The amount of communication, pre-snap, post-snap. Just sitting in meetings and just having him, just him being vocal about his cadence and the way he wants to operate within the offense as a quarterback, calling the signals, and the relationship he has with Hackett. Like I said, it's a very fluid, very open dialogue, which is awesome. But for sure, I think when there's getting on the same page between quarterback and receiver, there's nuance to it because the playbook says one thing, but you might have to shave a route. You might have to do something a little bit different to get the ball to in a more efficient manner. So he's been really good in that regard. I think he's one of the more thoughtful one of the more thoughtful athletes that I've been around in terms of how caring he is about people and the way he interacts around the building. And I'm not just talking about the way he interacts with coaches and teammates, the way he interacts with the chef, the way he interacts with equipment, trainers, the way he walks upstairs and meets all the business people. So he is a very thoughtful, kind person. And so that part's actually refreshing.
Does he look to you like he's having fun?
He is still a kid in an old man's body. I mean, he's having a blast. So.
What signs do you tell you that?
Just the way he interacts with his teammates and how comfortable he is in the building. In terms of just communicating with people. I think he's, like I said, he's a genuine person, a very genuine person, and just watching him interact with everybody has been pretty cool.